Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of my Star Trek Online Let's Play series. We are continuing with the Klingon War story arc. This week's episode is Hide and Seek. So without further ado, let's get into it.
This mission briefing is classified. Starfleet intelligence has been working on cracking the coded message sent by the Undine agent you exposed at Pajem. And we think we have something. There are several references to the Paulson Nebula in the data. That is an area of space near the Lackey system that we don't know much about. Starfleet needs you to survey the nebula and find out why the Undine have an interest in it. Be careful. When the Enterprise D was in the area, it reported that the composition of the clouds may screen opponents from your sensors.
Alrighty. Let's head on over to the Lackey system. Ooh, we can transwarp. Let's do that. Sir, we are receiving a distress signal from the USS Valor. They are under attack by Gorn and their shields are failing. Captain, they can't take much more. Signal the Valor that we are on our way.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target's shields have failed.
That's the last of the Gorn. We should check on the Valor.
Thank you for the assist. Our ship is on a mission to map the Paulson Nebula. Unfortunately, we failed to adequately compensate for the power drain the nebula had on our engines. We retreated from the nebula to make repairs. That's when we stumbled upon an illegal Gorn mining operation.
Presumably the Gorn didn't take that well.
If you hadn't shown up when you did, we'd be sucking vacuum. Our chief engineer says there's no way we can make it back to a starbase. In fact, without new dilithium crystals, we're stuck.
Sounds like we arrived just in time.
There are crystals on some of the larger asteroids here. That's why we headed for this location in the first place. If you could gather some crystals for us, we can make it to safety. Send us a hail if you have any questions about the nebula. We would be happy to share our data.
We can't give you any dilithium without it shutting down our engines, which is too risky. We'll collect some dilithium from the asteroids. Let's do this. Dilithium is not exceptionally pure, but a few more loads of cracked ore should be enough.
Warning, ship is under attack. Target shields have failed.
Ah, I saw those mines coming too. One more load should be sufficient, sir. Captain, another Gorn ship is approaching the Valor's position.
We're in your debt. This is enough dilithium to get our warp engines restarted. After we finish preliminary repairs, we'll set course for Starbase 157. If you want to go into the Paulson Nebula, your engines will need a boost. I recommend you visit Lackey 3. The Gorn drove out the Federation miners there and took over a decalithium processing facility. It's only fair that you take some of our crystals back.
Thank you for the advice, Valor. TR reviews out. Captain, we can set a course for Lackey 3 at your command. Alright. Captain, the decalithium processing facility is already is dead ahead. I don't know where I got that from. The Gorn have numerous structures in the debris field, sir. We're also picking up several fighters and frigates. Situation analysis? They know they're in Federation territory and they're trying to protect their ill-gotten gains. I advise we approach with caution.
Warning. Ship
Now they
is
saw
under
me.
attack.
I was trying to sneak. Didn't think it was gonna work. Oh well. Some kind of interference field is preventing transporter lock. It must be coming from a nearby facility. Lieutenant Commander, we can't get a lock on the decalithium. Something is jamming our ability to lock and beam it up. Probably a nearby jamming station, detecting some suspicious tachyon emissions and signs of Klingon technology. This is more than a simple Gorn mining operation. We need to destroy that jamming station to get the decalithium. We may not be able to beam the decalithium up, but it won't stop us from beaming a spatial charge down. The way you think, Timet. Are you supposed to be medical? Prepare spatial charges, signal a warning as we beam them to the station. The charges are prepared and we can beam them over as soon as we're in transporter range. A general warning broadcast will signal just before we start the transport. There it is.
Warning. Ship is under attack. Target shields have failed. Target shields have failed.
The decalithium crystals are doing the trick, sir. Engine efficiency has increased by 4.7%, and we should be able to boost the impulse drive enough to deal with the effects of the nebula. Coordinates from the Valor are locked in, and we are ready to go to warp on your orders, sir. Let's warp to the Pulsar Nebula. Captain, scanners show that the amount of metallic density of this region is much higher than would be expected for a nebula of this class. There's definitely something big here, and it might be hidden on another high-density object. We should scan all high-density objects in the vicinity. The Klingons have listening posts here. That means Klingon ships possibly cloaked. There's a temporal probe right ahead too. Nice. Let's scan this. This mine is played out and abandoned. Unlock temporal probe. Okay. Set the unknown values so the rows and columns of the square all add up to 15.
2 hours later.
There we go. It seems that the Nakul followed the Undine signal to the Pulsar Nebula and promptly ran into trouble with the Gorn. Looks like the Gorn did us a favor. Score 1 for Gorn territorialism. The probe contained gear for temporal agents. Take items. Nice. Oh, wrong button. Alright, let's move on. How did the Klingons even manage to build an outpost this deep in Federation space?
Target shields have failed.
This is an old 22nd century satellite deployed when the era of space was not well known. It's no longer operational. Sir, we are picking up readings of a minefield around the asteroid. Proceed with caution. Yeah, there it is. Sir, we found something. This asteroid is surrounded by gravitic mines of Klingon manufacture. What's more, there appears to be some kind of structure on the surface, and we've detected several Klingon life signs within. Are we picking up any transmissions from the Klingon outpost? Judging by the high-frequency transmission, I'd wager that the structure is some sort of listening station. I recommend we carefully punch a hole in that minefield and send an away team to the surface. Klingons! We're going to have to fight our way to the computer core. Looks like the only way forward is through those wires. Any other brave Klingon warriors sticking around here? Oh, that's it. Oh, what's here? I like stuff. Stuff is good. We can upload the records to our computers for analysis, sir, but it will take some time. We'll need... Spelling mistake. We'll need to defend the core until the download is complete. Begin transmission.
Enemy targets on sensors.
TR Reviews has picked up more activity in the base. More Klingons are mobilizing. TR Reviews says that more Klingon ships are approaching through the nebula, sir. We've downloaded the data, sir. I recommend that we get it into Starfleet intelligence as soon as possible. Goober to TR Reviews. The away team is ready to beam up. TR Reviews is picking up several Klingon ships inbound. If we leave now, we can be gone before they arrive. Alright, let's hail Starfleet.
Well done. Starfleet will analyze the data from the listening post. With luck, there will be something there that will help us in our fight against the Klingons.
Congratulations, Lieutenant Commander.
Alright, let's move on to the bridge. Alright. Alright, well, that's it for this mission. That was alright. Got to explore, got to blow up some Klingons and Gorn. Yeah. Not really much to say. So that's it for this episode. Yeah, not really much to say on this one. Nothing big and amazing has happened yet. No revelations or anything like that. It's just a standard mission in the Klingon story arc. It was fun. I'm going to give it a 3 out of 5. Again, like in my last video, I gave that one a 3 out of 5. There's more to look forward to, and if I start giving these earlier missions 4 out of 5s or 5 out of 5s, then what the heck am I supposed to give the really exceptional missions, right? So yeah, 3 out of 5 for this one. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you don't, you can give it a thumbs down. If you like this video and want to see more like it, please subscribe. And make sure you click on the bell notification button so you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And also, please take some time and check out my other content. Alright everybody, thanks so much for watching. Live long and prosper.